Hey guys, today we are going to be doing another video today. I just posted another video like 5 minutes ago. But since I haven't posted in 2 weeks, that was one of my guys falling over, which we're going to be taking a look at today. Sorry I haven't posted in 2 weeks. It's just that this last week has been a little crazy, you know. Just getting out of school, you know. But we are going to be taking a look at McFarland toys. I think they're really popular. But it's the creator of the creator of Spawn. But you know, let's just get right into the video. I think this is going to be a fairly short video. But most of these are My Hero Academia anime figures. But there's only like 3 in this video today. But here is All For One. He's really big. Gonna have to kind of pan up and then get a closer look at him. So here's All For One. I think he actually from taking it straight from the cartoon or TV show, anime, I guess. It looks really good. It really did translate well into action figure form. But, you know. So, here is All For One. He does have, where to start on this figure? I mean, there's a lot of articulation and detail on him. So, how I got into, why I got these figures is because, my cousins, they have this game. It's a My Hero Academia game. And I thought it was really fun. I played as this character. He's a button masher character, so, you know, me and my other cousin obviously won every single match because we were button mashing. But I just thought that was pretty funny. But let's just get into the action figure. So I'm just gonna round off the articulation real quick. So he does have a arm crunch, and then this is like a peg. Sorry for the helicopter that's outside, but you could take off his hand if you wanted to. I think he came with some extra hands and like a base, but you know. And then his arms do go in and out, rotate around. And this is a separate piece that you guess you can kind of move around in circles. It kind of goes better this way. And then there's like 3 different points of articulation in the shoulder area. Same for that arm. Then his legs do go in and out, or not so much back, probably because of this, you know. But you know, it doesn't really go that much out. But you know, just go in and out. And then he does have 2 joints, or like kind of like hinges, I guess I would say. One right here and like one right there. And then his feet do pivot. Also go in and out, and then his toes do go slightly up. It's a little bit frozen on mine, but this is a separate piece right here. Is his belt, and then it's kind of like a crunching. Doesn't really turn around too much. Kind of like it kind of reminds me of like He-Man for that fighting action feature, I guess. And his head does go almost all the way around, but it does kind of hinder it at this hair area right there. So yeah, that's basically it for All Might. All Might, I think that's what his name is. I don't know if I've been calling him All For One or what, but I always get those 2 names mixed up. Do correct me if you would like to. But here is All For One. He is one of the crazier looking figures. He's so big that he won't even fit in the shot. So he has to go like way back. I'm just gonna round off the articulations so I can get to this big arm later, so I can just detach it. So here is damaged All For One. His arm does go out, in, forward, and back. And then this is a rotating arm back there. And then a double hinge joint right there. And then his arms are on a peg. These go in and out, kind of forward and back just a little bit. And then his legs do go in and out. It doesn't have the problem that All Might has, of course. But it does kind of turn just a little bit. And then he's got the double hinge joints, just like All Might. They do get kind of stuck though, and this is kind of like sort of like a pivot, but the pant cut, or like the pants cut, I guess, I don't know what it's called, does hinder it just a little bit. And then his toes do pivot up a lot, and that's basically it. His head does kind of go all the way around, not too much, just because this piece hinders it a lot. But you know, it does kind of go forward and back just a tiny bit. So that's it. That's basically it for All For One. But he can stand. Here's his big arm that I will attach to him. It's a little bit difficult to attach back on, but you should be able to get it. He does have stones on his arm, this huge arm. I would assume it's some kind of superpower that most of the My Hero Academia characters have. And then he has these pointy parts, and you know, like stones. He does have these. They kind of look like rope, but it's kind of like veins. It kind of has some rocks in there, rocks thrown in there. A lot of it goes unpainted, but he does have some rocks on his hand, knuckles, you know. And then he does. One thing I did notice is that he has an arm here. An arm here, an arm here, and an arm here. So that's kind of crazy. And then you could see his fingernails. Now, if you want to, you can kind of put it like this, but it looks kind of off, just because it's cut like right here. So you can just put that back. It does go all the way around if you'd like to. But this arm is basically an entire action figure in itself. So good luck getting him to stand. He does topple over very easily. So, you know, you can kind of get him to stand just a little bit. So that's it for All For One. Here is Scorpion. Let me get his base out real quick. His Mortal Kombat base. So here's Scorpion, my favorite out of the figures. So Scorpion is from Mortal Kombat. He's not from from My Hero Academia. But, you know, he does kind of turn around just a tiny bit, and then kind of pivots just a little bit, and then you could take him off the base. And then it does have the two joints right there, just like those, and then pivots side to sides, and then he does have the toe thing. His arms, you could take this out. His arms do go around, in and out, tiny bit in and out. It's kind of like a locking thing. And then the same double two joints, and then his hands do go rotate. I'm just gonna get this piece out of the way. Is his spear. I'll get to that in a little bit. And then his head does kind of rotate. It does rotate all the way around, but it's gonna take some elbow grease to get it all the way around. And then one thing that I thought was kind of funny is if you want to, you could lift up his head, or like lift up his face from his mask. Kind of looks funny like that. The gaping hole in his neck. And then he does have two katana things. I'm not going to detach these, but these are separate pieces. They do come separate in the box. I just thought it was really hard to get them into the actual figure. But he does have this katana here. Just kind of put it in there. And he does have this one too. Just slip it in. I'll get to those swords in a little bit, but first, I'm just going to put them on this base. If I can find the hole. There it is. And then you take it does come on camera just a little bit. It's like most is black, but it's mostly like browns and blacks. And you just wrap it around his arm and then put it in his hand, and then he's kind of shooting at the camera, if you will. There you go. Maybe I'll end the video like that. I don't know. And then you can just have it hanging down, but I do prefer him to have it clipped onto his arm in his hand, and then on this hand he kind of holds it. Yeah, it looks kind of good. It does come off his arm very easy. It doesn't clip or anything. It just kind of rests on his arm. And just, I guess his hand kind of gives it a little bit of help. But, you know, that's basically it for his spear. Just gonna take the spear off. Here is his small katana. You just put it in his hands, and there you go. Just gonna put this one in his hand. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy this random video. But you know, I'm just putting out 2 videos today just to make up for not posting for 2 weeks. But you know, it's kind of hard to get back onto the schedule of posting videos weekly. But maybe this summer I'll put out 2 videos a week. That'd be kind of nice. But you know. So if you guys did enjoy this video, I don't know what you could do with it. If you liked it, you liked it, but you know. So yeah, see you guys later.